Peace and prosperity to all living beings within range of my divine voice. It is our Patai. We are here again in nature, leaning against this beautiful sentient being. Hey, Miko, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. So good to see you. So good to see you. Alicia, thank you so much for coming in. Peace and prosperity to you. We are here leaned up against this beautiful tree here in Michigan, just getting started. We literally just got started. Hey, Mark, thank you so much for being here. Hey, Adrian, thank you so much for being here. You're always on time and always in divine timing. Hey, Golden Purifica. Adrian, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for getting your daily heart me. Hi, Adrian. Thank you so much for being here. This is your first time here. I am your host, Patah. This is the Ground and Daily Show. This is episode 154, the 154th episode of the Ground and Daily Show. And we have an ant crawling up our leg. We gonna get them together. We gonna get them together. All right, let's see. We really out in nature, so ain't no CGI for this. Peace and prosperity, everyone coming in. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Christiane, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for being here. These are some watermelon seeds that I had left over. I was gonna leave out for some birds. We'll definitely get this ant back out on the ground at the same time. Hey, Carla, peace and prosperity to you. We did get interrupted for a moment here by that beautiful ant, but nature moves in its divine timing too. So we weren't going to deny our beautiful friend the opportunity to get to safety. Thank you so much, everyone coming in. Let me share out the live real quick. I appreciate everyone being here. We're talking about prosperity tonight. That's our main goal. And we brought one of my beautiful crystals with me in order to help with the experience. I'm going to be showing y'all in just a second. Matter of fact, let me switch the camera over now. So y'all can check that out while I send out some shares. This is my beautiful pyrite, my pyrite crystal. This crystal, pyrite, as some would call it fool's gold, is a crystal of protection, prosperity, cleansing. It's a beautiful crystal. A lot of people will tell you that you should put your pyrite, if you have a piece, this piece is pretty big and heavy, but so I wouldn't recommend this one. But a lot of people say to put a pieces of pyrite on you, ladies in your purse, fellas in your wallet, and it will attract wealth. If you have a work office, you want a piece in your work office to attract better business, pyrite. I'm almost done sharing out the live with everybody. I appreciate everyone's patience. There we go. It is. Thank you so much, Adrian. I appreciate that. Hey, Brant. Hey, Zariah. Peace and prosperity to both of you. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to give everybody a few more seconds to come in because we, again, are just getting started. But we've been talking about this big abundance that's on its way to us. Hey, Jay Newberry. Peace and prosperity to you. We've been talking about this great abundance that is on the way to all of us and how to prepare ourselves for it, how to recognize it, how to be available to receive this abundance. Now, Zariah, you got 888 on your screen name, so I know you're ready for abundance. I know you're ready for abundance, so I'm happy that you're here, and it's no coincidence that you're here. Thank you so much for being here. When we think about this energy of abundance, it is important to understand that we have free will, and although we are given options, we are going to make decisions, based on where our mindset is at the time, based on where our spirit is our frequency is at that moment. We want to be in position to receive this great abundance. We want to be in position to take advantage of whatever comes to us. We want to be in a circumstance where we are expecting it. And in doing so, if we are expecting it, then we understand why. We understand what we're meant to do, how we're able to benefit the whole world, the collective. Because with great abundance comes responsibility. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. Hey, Zai, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for being here. So good to see you. There's no way around it. If you have a great situation, it's usually great so that you can share with others to increase their greatness, help them with their greatness, inspire them to be great. Anything you can do in a positive way with your abundance is going to bring in more abundance. And it keeps going in that beautiful circle. Hey, Michelle, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. And so I've been talking about it and preparing us by understanding ourselves, by clearing our heads in grounding. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And this is going to help allow us to welcome it in, to recognize it when it's there, to take advantage of it and the opportunity that's presented to us. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you getting your daily heart meet. Thank you so much. We want to take advantage of these opportunities. So I brought out my crystal with me so that I can put myself in position to start taking advantage of it as well. I also, hey, essentially yours. Thank you so much. I so good to see you. I also feel like leading by example as always. If I'm telling everyone that there's great abundance coming, then that includes me too. And I don't want to limit my imagination. Oh, you can see my reflection. Hey, this is my pyrite. I didn't really, I can see me hold the phone and everything. That is too cool. Hey, man, looking good. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in, my beautiful Soul Tribe family. So good to see you. We spiritually strapped in here. We love you. Good to see you. I am looking at my reflection in my pyrite. Thank you, essentially yours. And we're talking about welcoming in abundance. And I brought my pyrite out with me. I've been spending a lot of time with it specifically because I want to be able to recognize that abundance when it comes to me. I have put myself in position business wise to, take advantage of a lot of opportunities. And I'm proud of myself for that, for the knowledge I've gained and things I've learned. But there's always something beyond my imagination, beyond my vision that's probably waiting for me to receive it. Hey, Fluffy First, peace and prosperity to you. It's always something because there's things that the universe is doing for us on a day-to-day basis that we don't even see or recognize, that we can't even imagine. So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. That we can't even imagine. And I want to have this type of energy around me, like this pyrite, so that I don't necessarily have to imagine, but I have to raise the cap or raise the ceiling that I may have had before. You've been using your citrine? Yeah, I got one. I used mine up already. I used my citrine soap up from her already. I do also have some of her sacral oil, and I'm still using the magnesium spray. The magnesium spray has been my favorite. That magnesium spray is outstanding. Oh, that's a friend of yours, Michelle. Well, we're so happy to have her here. We would have been regardless, but we know she good people now. If she came in with you, hey, lady, meow meow. It's good to see you. You're looking at my reflection as I am recording my beautiful pyrite. And of course, we are standing up against this beautiful tree, out with our feet barefoot on the ground. Yeah, oh listen, I've been going crazy with it. And I'm on my feet Well, I'm not on my feet, but I'm driving, so I'm sitting up. You know, my feet are not like up. You know what I'm saying? And when I get to spray that magnesium spray on my feet at the end of the night, man, it's so good. Michelle, so good to see you. Thank you so much for inviting your friends. I like your friends too, Michelle, if I could talk about that for a second. All the peoples you introduced me to are beautiful people. Like I love Tasha's page. I love Tasha's music. And I'm so happy to have you as a friend, you know, and the connections and the networking of love, peace, and prosperity that we have. Because I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate your beautiful energy. Now I know everybody's wondering, is this the next giveaway piece? No, this is my baby. This is my baby. It looked like it's mine too. Like if you know me and you see me with this, you look at it like, yeah, that look like it belongs to him. That looked like Patai's crystal. The other crystals are on their way. I'm hoping they'll be here by the weekend. I'm hoping they'll be here by the weekend. I'll let her present them to everybody so everybody can see the 4 crystals that they can have a chance of winning. We'll be picking 2 winners this next giveaway. 2 winners will be in the next giveaway of crystals. And yes, you are looking at my reflection in my pyrite back at me as I'm recording myself. Hey, Jay Purdy, peace and prosperity to you. We are here in nature as always. I heard that, Miko. Miko says she winning one of these. I hope so too. I ain't trying to be biased because whoever is supposed to win is going to win. But I'm rooting for Miko. I ain't going to front. We rooting for Miko. So good to see everyone. Thank y'all so much for being here. Again, we are preparing ourselves for abundance. I'm always leading by example, so I'm doing what I can too. Because I know, and what I'm going to talk about today is just using myself as an example as always. I know and understand that there is a point in time where I didn't expect great abundance for myself, that I didn't expect great things to happen. And I don't mean that I wasn't confident in myself or I didn't, appreciate my hard work and efforts. I mean that I limited my own beliefs. Hey, so divine, peace and prosperity to you. Jay Purdy, we love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the gifts and the love. Thank you. I limited my own beliefs. Rita, thank you so much for your daily heart me. We love you. Thank you all so much for being here. I limited my beliefs drastically because a part of me didn't believe in myself. A part of me thought it was fair to be realistic. A part of me, believed the advice of others, even others with wisdom. Thank you so much for being here, Hershey. I love you. Good to see you. Hey, Carla, welcome in. Peace and prosperity to you. For those who are new here, I am your host, Patai, and you are not imagining things. We are in Michigan barefoot, walking with this beautiful tree, and we are talking about abundance, welcoming in abundance, how we have to step away from limiting beliefs. Using myself as an example. Again, I recognize I had great ability, I had great talents, I could do anything. And that helped me to not be as much fight or flight. Thank you so much, everyone, for the gifts. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. But I still didn't take into account what the universe really could have in store for me if I put my best foot forward. Ellie, my beautiful moderator, so good to see you, Ellie. If I put my best foot forward and really stepped into my power, what type of abundance that would be waiting for me? What type of abundance would be waiting for me? I had no idea. I sit here with you guys now, and I just love and enjoy y'all energy. I don't need anything from y'all just to spend time with y'all. And y'all still come in and give gifts, get your daily heart needs, tap the screen. I hope y'all know I love and appreciate it, and I recognize it for the truth. The truth is that is abundant. We acknowledge the abundance that we are experiencing. We acknowledge and appreciate the abundance as it comes our way. All positive love and energy should be appreciated, cultivated, and use to promote more. I love you too, man. I love you too. We have to use it. That's the important part too. I have all this energy, I have this knowledge. I have to use it all to the best of my ability to welcome in abundance greater than I can imagine, to welcome in abundance far beyond my imagination. And I have to control my quote unquote expectation. Thank you for coming back, my friend. Good to see you. I have to control this quote unquote expectation, which is really set by other people's imaginations, other people's perspectives, whoever's in charge, who's ever wise, whoever studied this, whoever was associated to or taught that, all these historians, all these different people. And it's not to say that they didn't give something beneficial, but it still comes down to what we see and what we feel and believing in our perspective above all, believing in who we are above all. I want to show off the crystal again. It was too cool watching the reflection in there. Y'all could listen. I didn't realize it could do it that well. Shout out to iPhone. You almost worth your money right now. Oh, you got a little sunlight there too? Actually, no, that's not sun. I'm tripping. That's the light pole. It looked good though. It almost looked like sun. This is my beautiful pyrite because as I mentioned, I'm using everything I can to prepare me for this amazing abundance coming my way, coming our way. So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Big Hills, let's go. Good to see you. I want people to understand that. I want people to recognize that because you can be doing the same. You have something around you, something you know, something you can take advantage of that you ain't quite taking advantage of. You have something that you would think is just a ripple that could turn into a wave, but it's really waiting to turn into a hurricane. You just have to give it the hurricane energy. You have to give it the hurricane energy. You have to give it the hurricane energy to ignite it. And all it's doing is waiting for you. It's prepared a plate for you. You ain't hungry enough. You ain't hungry enough to go to that barbecue and take over. You can do it. You can do it. And it's enough for everyone. Carla, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. I see everyone tapping the screen. 3,000 likes is amazing. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. That's so cool. My reflection in there. But I don't want to live in these limited beliefs anymore. I don't want any of us living in these limited beliefs anymore. I don't want any of us saying we don't deserve something, no matter how big, grand, great it is. No matter what scale you're using, you deserve anything and everything you can imagine. You deserve anything and everything you can imagine. Team Keenan, my brother, good to see you. You deserve anything and everything you can imagine. There's no exceptions. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. What matters is the energy you put toward it, the love that comes from it, and the love that you give it. That's it. Myers Life Coach, good to see you. Miss Source, we love you. Shout out to the Son of Source family. Carla, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone, for tapping the screen again. I very much appreciate y'all. So, how do we continue to prepare ourselves for this abundance? How do we push out all of the negativity? How do we push out other people's thoughts? How do we allow ourselves to think clearly and focus in on what we want to focus in on? Well, you can start by grounding yourself. You can start by getting out in nature to realign your energy. If you're not grounding outside, you can be dancing, just moving your hips, just shaking your body. My beautiful friend Moni, life coach, she just made a video talking about the shakes. And we have scientists who have studied animals to recognize that a lot of ways, a lot of times, them shaking after a trauma is done on purpose in order to release the trauma out of their physical body. They've proven that. We're no different. Get up and move your hips. Get up and move your hips. Just like our ancestors did. Just like our ancestors still do. We think about all these different cultures where they're dancing and they're celebrating. There's an energy attached to that movement. My beautiful moderator doing the Zumba every week. I love it. And it's no wonder that other people love it because there's a positive electric energy and display in that moment. She's releasing negative energy in an artistic and beautiful way. All of them there. Every lady there. I'm pretty sure they're all ladies. So that's why I said that. I haven't seen any fellas there with y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong. Not wrong with fellas doing Zumba, I guess, but you know. Either way, she's constantly releasing this negative energy and sharing that with the world. That's different, but it's the same thing that I'm doing right now. Everybody has a way to help. Everybody has a way to encourage. Everybody has a way to bring positivity and love to the collective. Hey, Ika, peace and prosperity to you. Our abundance is tied to that. It's tied to that. That's why I named this live today, How to Go Viral with Love, because realistically, I don't do this for monetary gain, but I do it to get more love, to shed more love, to spread more love. I do want 1 million people to view my page because I want to talk 1 million people into grounding. I do. You should, Carla. You should. Yeah. And check out Ellie's. Make sure you're following everybody here, Carla. And Ika, everyone that's new coming in, make sure you're following. Ellie goes live tomorrow at 6, I think. And you'll enjoy watching her get her Zumba on. You'll enjoy watching her release that negative energy. And it ain't just because she's a beautiful person. Hey, Wendy, thank you so much for being here. It ain't just because she's a beautiful person. It's a science to this. Will, thank you so much for being here. Wendy, thank you so much. We love you. Thank you for getting your daily heart me. It's a science to this. This release of negative energy that is happening to me right now, you're experiencing a piece of that because of your eyes and your ears, if you can hear me. We're connecting the energy exchange that we're having to the world. She's doing the same thing because she's dancing to release that negative energy, moving her hips, her arms, the exercise, that burn energy being displayed for people to see. So of course she wants millions of people to see that for her as well. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. Miss Source, we love you. She wants millions of people to be happy and experience that. She wants millions of people to partake, to see it and be like, yeah, you know what? I should go do that. Just like you, Carla. It ain't no coincidence you're here. Ain't no coincidence of any of this. We're welcoming in our abundance. We understand and recognize that we deserve it, and we understand and recognize that us being in that abundance of going viral, us being in that abundance of being our authentic self, is beneficial to the entire world. It is beneficial to more than just ourselves. That's why we get up and we make sure we do it, not just for ourselves, but for, again, the entire collective. Thank you, Carla. I love you. I appreciate you for shares. Hey, Ashley, peace and prosperity to you. For the entire world. Another person in here who's doing the same thing. I know I'm always bragging on y'all, but check out Son of Source. Check out Son of Source, y'all. Mrs. Source, you and your husband's sound bowls. Again, I say it every time because it's the truth. Y'all changed my life. I was in the right place at the right time. I was in the right frequency. Thank you, Wendy. I love you. I appreciate you. I was in the right frequency. I credit myself. I give thanks to myself for being in a high frequency to be there and receive it, to recognize the abundance that you were sharing with me. Hey, Mona, peace and prosperity to you. I was in position of high frequency at the time to even recognize the abundance and the sound bowl performance and the energy and the things that are talked about and understanding the proper ways of meditation, not proper as if it's the only one, but an additional way of meditation by being on your channel, and it helped me and it changed my life. That's great abundance to the Source family. That's great abundance to the Source family, and rightfully so. That is reciprocity. They are providing a loving abundance to thousands and thousands of people, eventually millions of people, because it is a loving source of energy that is beneficial. Can't help but to appreciate it. But again, this is the important part. I give thanks to myself as well because my frequency was high enough to achieve that. My frequency was high enough because I have been working on myself. I have been dealing with the darkness. I have been dealing with the past, all the pains. I have been dealing with everything. And then I started to merge that into my being and understand. I love you back and understand why it was so important to do that. Because you can't welcome in any abundance if you don't love yourself. You can't welcome in any abundance if you don't love yourself. You're going to be welcoming abundance for someone else. You're going to be helping someone else with their abundance. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, but you have to help yourself. You have to give a benefit that we all need to hear and see. See, again, that's about how to go viral with love. If we're not providing this love and service, somebody's missing out. Imagine if I wasn't here right now. Makes me almost sad just to think about it. But imagine if I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. All the connections that might not have quite happened the same way. We all have that responsibility. We all have that title, that energy to create. And we all have someone who is waiting for it. Someone needs to see it. Someone needs to hear it. Someone needs that energy from you. I'm just here to remind you. You all know what I'm talking about. I'm just here to help you remember. Because that's what love is all about. Love is about creation. I'm here to help you create. And I'm creating with a clear mind and a clear head because I am outside with my feet, bare feet on the ground. I always go back to that because, again, it's not magic or special. I'm just releasing negative energy out of my body constantly, allowing me to think better, allowing me to feel better, allowing me to receive the love and abundance of the world, so much so that it overflows and I can share it back with you. And that's my job. That's your job too. I appreciate everyone doing the work. I hope y'all know and understand how great of an impact you have been on me as well. I enjoy y'all energy when I come and I see y'all. I'm always proud of y'all when y'all showing that fight, when you showing that grit in the toughest situations. I'll be proud to say I know y'all. I love y'all products. I love y'all minds, and I appreciate all y'all positive energy. Everyone here, thank you. I want us to continue on that abundance and let go of the limiting belief. That's it. That's great. You know, like if I could talk about that for a second, Carla. Thank you, Jay Purdy. I appreciate you. Congratulations and thank you. Thank you. Carla, if I could talk about that for a second, let me pin you. Right? Oh, it won't let me pin him? Let me try again. It says it's under review. That's crazy. Carla V said, I'm teaching my children about grounding. Let me talk about how powerful this is just for a second. Then we're going to wrap up for the evening. Everything that we experience, everything we go through from the moment we come out the womb and actually prior to coming out the womb, it affects what we are seeing right now, what we are hearing, however way we're taking in anything with our senses. Thank you, my beautiful moderator. Anything we're taking in with our senses, from the moment we start taking in anything with our senses, is all still a part of us and all is helping to perceive the reality we have right now, to perceive what we know, what we think we know. Hey, Journey, thank you so much for liking the live. We appreciate you. To perceive what we think we know, what we think we don't know, everything. So, if you are introducing your children to grounding, which I'm going to be honest, for me as an adult, using myself as an example as always, right? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I didn't start really getting into grounding intentionally, keyword intentionally, until I was in my 30s. I'm 41 right now. Now, in comparison to your children, their minds, their bodies are going to go on a whole journey of positivity on the uptrend from the moment you introduce them to grounding and the moment they intentionally start to want to do it and start doing it, their whole lives are in a upward trajectory. Because everything we deal with as adults, everything we deal with in life is made better when we have cleansing energy flowing through us. Thank you everyone for all the likes. I love y'all. 9,000 likes is crazy. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Everything flowing through us when we are grounding is releasing the negativity and replacing it with positivity, an abundance of it. It never runs out. It never goes away, Carl. It never goes away. They're always having to tap into all those problems we may have dealt with when we were younger, all these things that we've been stressed out about and worried about in our lives, and all these different moments for us and others. How much better would life have been if we knew that we can take some of the weight off our shoulders by coming outside and putting our feet barefoot on the ground? We can take some of the weight off of our shoulders by hugging a tree. We can help ourselves by just coming out of that chaos energy. And this peaceful, loving energy is going to do that for them. And then they will come back to it again when they need it, or maybe even do it on a regular basis. Thank you so much. I missed the gift. Thank you so much, Maya's life coach. I love you, Miss Source. We appreciate you. I bet y'all kids be grinding all the time too, Maya's life coach. I bet they be grinding outside. And that energy in Arizona with the Grand Canyon right nearby, top tier, top tier. But it changes everything about their development, as it changes everything about our development. Peace and prosperity to you, Dev. So good to see you. It changes everything about my moment and development as an adult. The last 21 days, as again, this is episode 154. We've been out here grounding, hugging the trees, 154 days straight, recording it for TikTok, posting the replays on YouTube. All of the replays from this weekend and yesterday is up on YouTube right now. If you think about 21 days to change your life, to change your DNA, and practicing a good habit, right? Mosquito. Then we include all those 21-day marks that we've had just tapping into this energy over and over again. I've changed my DNA over and over again in a positive way. They start that now at a young age. We can't even imagine how powerful they will become. We can't even imagine how powerful they already are. So props to you for being aware and high enough frequency to recognize that. For all the parents who are tapping into this love and energy for yourself and your children, I appreciate you. I'm one of them too. I appreciate me also. We are changing the world with these type of effects. And with that being said, I am going to head out. I still got a little driving to go so I can take care of my parental businesses. I love everyone and thank you all so much for being here. I hope we brought that message home. Again, we need to make sure we're ready for this abundance. We need to make sure we're ready for it. You do deserve it. You do deserve it. You do deserve it. I love you all. I will make sure I put this replay up on YouTube as soon as possible. Peace and prosperity.